Oh, what's this nonsense? The U.S. president saying our military is the strongest military in the world. The world's most powerful military. Because sometimes we see such a slap, he can no longer stay on his feet. Really? To America.
America, fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah! America, fuck yeah! Freedom is the...
Everybody, welcome back to Expo Streams, where freedom of speech is more important than monetization. Today, we're looking at 10 days to war with Iran. Trump has given Iran a 10-day ultimatum to come up with a good deal on their uranium and nuclear program. Guys, let's get right into this reaction.
Yesterday, we heard that the U.S. ships were moved into place, and there was a suggestion, obviously, that a strike on Iran was imminent. Now the president's saying 10-day deadline. I've seen this rodeo before. He has said this whole...
He did say this, actually, guys. So, Operation Midnight Hammer, Venezuela, he had like 2 weeks to give in to Trump's demands, to leave office and walk away from it all. And he didn't give him 2 weeks, guys. He went right in after him quick. So
thing about a 2-week deadline as it relates to Operation Midnight Hammer, and then within a day or two, boom, there wasn't a 2 weeks at all. You just wonder if this isn't going to happen again. And I'm sorry, but this is the biggest military buildup we've had since the Iraq War in 2003 in the Middle East. So,
guys, it's a massive armada sitting over there near Iran. Now, obviously, these boats got to be somewhere, so now they're sitting over by Iran. But we're talking a couple of aircraft carriers, we got F-35s, F-22s, F-15s, tankers, destroyers, all sorts of military assets sitting right over there right now to put pressure on Iran.
You're not doing all of this for nothing. I think we know where this ends.
Well, thank you for having me, David.
Yeah,
Look, it's like a Venezuela 2.0. We keep
Exactly.
on sending very visible signals, not just to Iran, but to the whole world of a presence there. Now, this equipment, for the critics, this equipment's going to be floating somewhere on the globe every day of the year. So right now, it just happens to be sitting off the coast of Iran. As that
just happens to be. I think the world knows a little better than that. China doesn't like that we're doing this, and Russia is basically condemning us going over there, doing anything in Iran. And I also heard of Russia's doing military operations and trying to help Iran get drone sites set up, and things of that nature. So Russia is kind of doing with Iran what we're kind of doing in Ukraine with interference.
buildup is taking place. You got to remember what else took place this week. The Board of Peace met. That is starting to formulate. And this is part of President Trump's one big picture, that he is going to take the threat out of the world. The threat right now,
Board of Peace, guys. So Trump just created this Board of Peace. Stop. Let's just take a quick look at who's on the Board of Peace. Okay, so Board of Peace, often called Peace Board or BOP, recently established by U.S. President Donald Trump. Let's see, structure, chairman, Donald Trump. Wow, guys, this is a designation for life. That's big. So even when Trump is out of office, he is still going to be the chairman of the Board of Peace. And this might end up getting more powerful than the UN. This might end up getting more powerful than NATO. This could be pretty crazy. And Trump being the chairman of that's crazy. So how much U.S. influence do we have on the Board of Peace? So let's see. We got Marco Rubio. Well, okay. Steve, U.S. Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law. Okay. Wow. Trump's son-in-law, his in-law gets a spot on the Board of Peace? Who else is going to get, like, your Gardner? What the okay. Tony Blair, former British Prime Minister. Mark Rowan, CEO of Apollo Global Management. All right, I'm a little curious what this is. We're going to take a look at that in a second. AJ Bonga, World Bank president. So what the heck is a World Bank president doing on the board of peace? So guys, I'm going to say conspiracy here. I'm a big avid Trump supporter, but this seems a little odd. I'm going to figure out what this Apollo Global Management is, but I'm sure it's some sort of like, I don't know, big firm, right? Then we got the World Bank president. That's a big deal. Let's see. Robert Gabriel, U.S. Deputy National Security Advisor. Okay. Let's see the countries. We've joined Argentina, Hungary, Indonesia, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Arab Emirates, Israel. Like, I don't see anybody that I have a problem with on here. So this is sus, guys. This is a little sus. I'm going to have to do another video later on breaking down this board of peace and maybe give a better reaction once I know a little more about it. So let's jump back into the clip here.
Stable threat is Iran. So we're going to continue to flex, show a presence, show that the preparation for an event or an attack or an incursion is more established than ever before. To your point, a bigger buildup than we've had in the Gulf ever.
Yeah. And just to give you guys some clarity as far as Iran's point of view on this whole thing, they're not liking this at all. They said that there's no need to have this fleet here. They're going to have something drafted in the next 2 to 3 days. Okay. But they are standing firm with they want to be able to enrich uranium. They think that's a national security thing. And, I get it from as a country standpoint, you want to defend your nation, but also when your ideology is to kill people that don't agree with your religion or not in your religion, that's a problem, So I don't think I want Iran having any sort of nuclear capability ever. They're too unstable.
Yeah, Congressman. So want to move on a little bit. As we talk about this Iran situation, is your expectation that something could happen this week, or is the president likely, in your mind, going to hold off until after the State of the Union, which is Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken? I would think that he wants to keep the focus on the
State of the Union's on Tuesday. So, I mean, there's one or two ways that goes, guys. Either he wants to keep everything clear, like he's saying, and just go over the economy and stuff of that nature, or he'd walk in like, yeah, Iran, we're doing this, we're taking some action, killing terrorists, the whole Bush type of lingo he used to say, right? So killing those terrorizers. But yeah, this could go either way. And then the fact that Trump's given a 10 to 15 day deadline, that means they do not have 10 to 15 days. They got a few days, if that, in my opinion.
Economy and all the good deeds and doesn't want to have to address a war, an impending war. Give me your professional assessment.
I think part of the timing is President Trump's strength. It's how unpredictable he is, and that's why he's such an amazing negotiator. What he brings to the table is uncertainty, but there is a hammer sitting right by his nightstand ready to strike. So
there's a hammer, and there's definitely a phone with Twitter or X or God, what do they call it? His own platform. So he's definitely got the hammer and his social media right there on that nightstand at all times.
And you look at when he made the trip to the Middle East early this year, and he met with all the heads of state, and he cut the trade deals and $1 trillion being spent by the various countries into the United States economy or investments. I guarantee you one of the questions that President Trump posed to them is, what do we need in order to give you the prosperity you want to have in the Middle East? And the constant answer amongst all of them is Iran has got to be stabilized, neutralized. It has got to be a non-threat to what we have going on in our country. The importance of diversifying the economies and the prosperity of the Middle East is no different than anywhere else in the world. People like being happy. They like making money. They like growing.
Yep, I can't agree more. I mean, is Iran a threat to us? I don't really think so. Are they a threat to U.S. bases in the area? Maybe. Like the U.S. base they hit after we did the strike on the nuclear sites. I reported that we let them hit that as like, okay, let them, save face type of thing. Now, I don't know. Sometimes you're like, oh, I let him hit me. It sounds like one of those things. But then again, they try to hit Israel with all those. They shot over thousands of missiles at Israel, and most of those get intercepted either by Israel's dome that was half functioning, or our ships in the water, or other means. So I don't know how much of a threat they are to us, but they are definitely a destabilization or a destabilizing factor in the region, and the fact that they fund terrorism at all. I think that we need a regime change. It's got to go. So this is my hot take. If you like this sort of content, please like, subscribe. You can support me on Linktree. My link is on my channel description. Until next time, this is Hex, signing out.